I'd like to welcome you to the great debate sponsored by Phi Theta Kappa. Briefly introduce myself and the other officers. My name is Faith Proper. I'm the Vice President of Service for the Delta Omicron chapter. Over here, we have our lovely President, Luana Gonsalves.
Our Vice President of Leadership, Diane Ramos. In the back, busy as a bee, we have Christina Plant, our Vice President of Communications.
Unable to be with us today is Will Proper, our Vice President of Scholarship. He sends his regards. So I want to thank you for coming out. We'll be starting the debate shortly, but first I'd just like to take a few minutes to explain to you a little bit about the debate, what it is, why we're having it.
So really, why this debate topic? Our chapter, Delta Omicron, is very active in the community. So during the summer, we held a beach cleanup in Lake Worth Beach. While we were there, our members noticed that the main source of litter seemed to be cigarette butts.
A daughter of one of our officers, who is actually in the back, she said, why can't smoking be illegal on Lake Worth Beach? And so we started asking the question ourselves. Now, to be perfectly clear, although the topic was brought up in this fashion, this debate is completely unbiased. The entire point is to actually analyze the factors that would go into making this decision, and not in any way to support one side or the other.
Scholarly discussion and really becoming informed on the topic is the actual goal. So this project is what we call part of our Honors in Action initiative. Phi Theta Kappa Honors in Action uses all 4 of our hallmarks: leadership, fellowship, scholarship, and service,
incorporated into one event. We chose to hold this debate to support our hallmarks, to benefit the community, and to open our minds to thinking critically about an issue. Not everyone's on these teams initially agreed or yet agrees with the side of the issue that they're discussing, but throughout the course of researching, they have been able to see the arguments for both sides, and that's the point. Scholarship is the goal.
So this debate allows for the goal of becoming informed to become a reality. You're going to hear arguments from both sides by members of our chapter, and in the end, you, the audience, along with our judges, will make the decision which side has effectively argued their case.
Now let me introduce our debaters.
On the affirmative side, we have Ms. Kathleen Sheets, Mr. James Rowland, and Aida Mester. And on the negative side, we have Mr. Jack Reading, Earl Riker III, and Ms. Danielle Gonzalez. Now I would like to introduce Christina, our Vice President of Communications, to introduce our judges.
Thank you, everyone. First off, we have both librarian and professor Rob Kroll in the blue right there. We have the professor leading the effort in the Palm Beach State College's Quality Enhancement Program, Karen Payne. We have debate and speech professor Lori Crane.
Professor Bill Graham, who is running for the county school board.
So thank you, Christina, and thank you to all of our judges for coming out. Now you might notice we have 4 judges. Well, this could provide for a tie, except you all have a clicker, right? The gray thing, Diane passed them out? Yes? All right.
Yep.
That is for you to cast a vote. In the end, the audience will be deciding, the majority of you, whichever way that you decide, that will be casting one judge's vote. So you need to hold on to that clicker, and in the end, it must be returned. You will get candy if you return it, so that's another incentive. All right.
To begin, we have some what we call clicker questions to gain some preliminary data on your current opinions and things like that. So if everyone get out their clickers, be ready. We're going to start a little bit of voting. All right. First, do you believe that smoking should be banned on the public beaches in Florida? At this time, the results will not be shown. So it will be part of the post-discussion, the post-debate discussion.
But if everyone can buzz in, you have to click one button to get it set, and then click another button to actually cast your vote, like to turn them on.
All right, we have like 30 responses. It's good. All right. I think we have a lot of people are voting in? Most? All right. What we're going to do now is I'm going to blank out this screen because you can't see the results.
Click over to the next slide, please, and I will unblank the screen. Alright. So, what is the primary way that you formed your opinion? There are a few options, and so we have primary. And so, even if one of these doesn't necessarily fit, you could choose, I'm not sure, it's just my opinion. This is just for us to get some general concept of why you believe what you believe. We're going to wait till we have the same number of responses, since you guys obviously figured it out once.
We have like 32. 35, how many? 36? 36?
35.
All right, we're going to close this. And Christina's going to get her results. We all wait patiently. We thank you for your effort in this. We appreciate your opinion. That's why we're taking the time to do this. Are we set, Christina? Almost? We are now. Let's go over the next slide, please.
Now, be honest. It's completely anonymous. Are you open to changing your opinion? Because some people, you might come in here and say, no, this is what it is. And that's fine. You have the right to your opinion. We just want to know, are you open to switching what you initially came in here believing? Oh, we're going to have to. Waiting on two people. One more. We can get one more. Nope. All right. I'm calling.
Ready? All right, are you ready?
Yep.
And if you are open to changing your opinion, what would be most influential for you to consider? And we do have a variety of above option. We ask if you even have one that is slightly above to go with the primary way that you think would be most influential. If you think they're all pretty much tied, go for the variety of the above.
Seven people, you can do it. Four people, we're all waiting on you. Alright, I think we're gonna have to close this. I'm sorry for people who didn't vote. We really wanted you to vote. Alright.
Alright, at this time we've now finished our preliminary. Did you get the results?
No, I got it
Almost? Almost? So we thank you. That concludes our preliminary data. Everything that we just collected will be part of the post-debate discussion. But we are now beginning to prepare to begin the debate. For your ease, the setup of the debate is going to be displayed on the screen and announced through the different sections. Like what is going on right now will be displayed, as well as what is getting ready to happen. Now there is a special section to this event that we want all of your participation. It's called an audience cross-examination. In a typical event, in a typical debate, only the teams ask each other questions, but we really want to have your opinion. So what we're going to do is after our first speaker from the affirmative goes, there will be an audience cross-examination. After our first speaker from the negative goes, there will be an audience cross-examination. If you at any time come up with a question that you wonder about their stance, you wonder if they've considered a specific area, or you just want to clarify something they've said, please come and line up on this side of the aisle, and Joanna will be there to speak with you and share what should be done at that point.
With that, I would like to welcome up our first affirmative speaker to begin our debate. Good luck to both teams and debate. Oh, cell phones. Please put your cell phones on silent or vibrate. If your vibrate is loud, we prefer silent. Thank you.